Good evening, everybody, and welcome to all our viewers on Speed Gaming 3, and welcome to this Week 2 matchup from the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2024 Winter Tournament. It is Swiss Week 2, and we've got two 0-1 runners, two talented runners, Ravioli versus SassageLink. Moonwas and Phoenix here, bringing you this matchup, and joining me in the booth tonight, not to be confused with the official site because there isn't one, bbq.gov. Good evening.
Good evening. Oh, wait, hang on just a second. Let me check. Nope, you're right. There's still not one. By the way, I'm hungry, so do we have any food around? Oh, wait, we do. We have two excellent runners.
Two excellent runners, and it's a bit of a surprise to see them both 0-1, but one of them is going to get that 0 out of here after this matchup, and the other, let's just say I don't want to be the one to face him in the 0-2 bracket.
Oh, without a doubt. This field we knew from Jump Street was loaded, but just the number of people so far who are 1-1, who are 0-2, just the names you see there, just like it's frightening. Just how much talent is all over the place, and that includes some of our newer runners like Ravioli, who you see on the left. Is we're going to start all the way up at vanilla level 5.
Not exactly the best starting position, as I didn't quite get what we started with there. It's not the recorder, I can say that much. It is the power bracelet.
Okay. Well, that explains why they're pushing on that block. That block doesn't move, but some others will, and they are going to try once they can get past this screen of blue gorillas on the left. Oh, wow. $2 bombs is just delicious.
Absolutely. Bombs at the dollar store once again. And a vanilla priced candle as well.
Yeah, that's also really good news. I mean, we've seen a lot of seeds. Well, here's some bomb money if you want it. You can buy, math, 4 times 28, carry the 4, I don't know, a lot of bombs if you want.
58 bombs, but you can only carry 8, so let's just go with 14.5 packs and be done with it.
That sounds good to me. SassageLink is bombing these guys from afar and gets bopped in there. Yeah, I'd buy some bombs too. There we go. Not the greatest start screen if you're, overworld routing. You're kind of at a choke point here, but having a $2 bomb shop so close to your start screen, that's going to be really handy later.
Absolutely. Ravioli saying, either I want a bomb pack for free, or I just want these Gyptos out of here because they'll do 2 hearts damage. Either pack works.
Yeah, and Ravioli's going to be happy with the... Well, I'm going to be happy that the medium secret's 29. That's below average. But still, be reasonably happy that you've got a little bit... You're halfway to a blue candle. That's nice.
And with 1 bomb pack already under their belt, I'm not sure Ravioli stops back at the bomb store.
Yeah. Oh, Wizzy's in the overworld. Oh, that's not fun.
Hey, at least they won't be in dungeons.
Right. No, that's true. They'll be substituted out with something else. SassageLink is making his way down Candle Row, making his way down the vanilla start. Well, no, he's going to go check that push block, the Any Road push block. Don't have to heart. Oh no, he got sniped.
That was the stealth foes getting in the way.
Yeah, when you're at half a heart, anything can get you, and that'll cost him a little bit of time, but not too much. Ravioli's gonna pull off this screen scroll and does it effortlessly, and gonna kill this blue Octorok, try to get a bomb, and then check the forgotten spot. Nicely done.
Oh, but that is not a friendly enemy set to check that forgotten spot. Does it anyway.
Ooh, and gets rewarded with level 3 at the forgotten spot. Yeah, we're going to up A, and we're going to nose around here a little bit if we can.
Oh, absolutely. Ravioli, what's the plan here?
I think trying to pirouette this, I think.
Absolutely right. That southern door is going to open up once Ravioli gets back in there.
That Gibdo was playing security guard there for a second. Okay, so let's see. That's not first quest. Oh god, Danger Noodles. That's not good.
That's unfriendly to our game.
We got shapes. Okay, we have shapes front half. And Chad is saying that we have Stealthos with beams, so that means we have, if that's right, that means we have a 2Q 7 through 9. SassageLink finds any roads.
Any roads bringing you close to the coast. This could be interesting.
Well, that's not helpful. Those two are right next to each other.
Yeah, SassageLink probably blaming the seed roller a little bit on that. And look at that first drop from Ravioli. Level 3's got the Annie key.
Oh, that is huge early. That is such a time saver. Yeah, nothing holding you back checking this level now. Plus, having Zols go down to one beam shot, that's fantastic.
Also fantastic is a quick candle for SassageLink. Less than 5 minutes in. You're happy about that?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Despite the fact that this is going to be a 2Q back half, but our runners, I think, have to be fairly satisfied so far that... oh, well, those red dark nuts rolling up, I'm not satisfied by that, but, you know, given where you started, can't complain too much.
Oh, nearly vanilla-priced arrows there for SassageLink on the coast, and we've got a book as a coast item.
Ooh, now, so that's a conundrum, as we have the stair item here. Wow, look at this pack up in level 3.
The Ganon starter kit. The silvers and the Anican 3. Ravioli's got to feel fantastic right now.
Oh, that you know, you don't have a candle and you don't have any bombs at this point. You do not care. Those are two excellent items to get this early. That's fantastic.
Now, all Ravioli's hoping for is that Armos item being a bow. SassageLink taken down by Wizards on the exit on the exit of Dark Death Armos. Yes, I can word.
It's Thursday. No words aren't important. But yeah, so if I was Ravioli here, I would consider, given the enemy set I've seen so far, lots of blue dark nuts and a well, there's a compass. This will tell me where, if the Triforce is in a room I don't want to clear. There's nothing wrong with coming back after you get those two items. Okay, you've got to go south a little ways to get to the Triforce.
Oh, so far, so good.
Well, it didn't take long to get... Oh, God, this screen is god-awful. You don't have to clear it, Ravioli. Run. I know you want bombs, but I don't think you want them that bad. See if we can go south from here. Oh, we can't.
And Super Tech Ties rolling +2.
Now, jumpy spiders in a quad shooter. That's not my idea of fun. I think Ravioli's basically looking for... Well, okay, there's a door down. It may have to take the long way around, but you'll be able to get your way down to that third row. Well, I take that back, unless you want to spend time killing those guys. I would consider coming back later, and that's exactly what Ravioli's going to do.
And SassageLink just found the white sword item. Unfortunately, none of our racers are going to be happy with that. That's the power bracelet.
Oh yeah. Well, you get matching power bracelets, one for each wrist. That's nice.
That's still not worth anything. It doesn't do anything, BBQ.
It's fashionable, I guess. If you have OCD and you like symmetry, I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here.
Symmetry. What? Are we doing more math here on stream and I wasn't told?
I hope not. Well, is geometry math? I hope it's not. Hey, another bomb store.
Hey, at least the bomb shops aren't on the rare shop, and... Oh, heck, I may not be one of the prime math enjoyers here in the booth, but I'll certainly enjoy math if it comes up.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's Thursday, do your thing. Doesn't matter, math, whatever it is. Alright, what do we got going on here? Alright, Ravioli's checking the grave, and I enjoy the route divergence that we've had this early. The fact that SassageLink has a candle means he's prioritizing the Deadwoods and burnable spots, which is smart. And Ravioli, with not having money for a candle, is absolutely not doing that. Yeah, firing at the old man for stealing 19 of your bucks, I would too.
I mean, if you barge into somebody's house and they ask you for a 20, I'm not sure how I'd finish that sentence right now.
Yeah, I would not
expect.
I would not expect to get a 20, but hey. Nothing at the grave so far, really, for Ravioli. Well, there's push block, and it's just casino. Thinking about gambling. Once that, that's not a great casino.
No, really not. Just a plus 11. And speaking of, I take that back. I take that back. I said nothing.
I didn't hear anything. All I heard was we're not doing math, and we don't think we have to do math to know that 75 is a big number.
That's the best number you can get, actually.
Wow, that has to feel like pulling the slot machine and hitting 777s. So where's Ravioli going? Going back? Oh, going back to the candle shop. That's right. There's not just bombs here. There's a candle here.
Yeah, Ravioli saw it at 75, and it's like, yeah. Casino boat, I'm out of here. I'm cashing my chips. I want that candle yesterday. Thank you.
That's exactly right. I'm cashing out and I'm going to the gift shop. That's what I'm doing.
By the way, I did see the large secret, and I think we can safely say poverty seed.
Well, how bad was it?
56,
Ooh.
I believe.
Well, the only good news is that nice screen scroll by Ravioli to get to Death Harmos, as we're going to get a runner high five here. The only good news is that the small secret was 19. Oh, we're getting sniped with a boomerang.
That old sniper crew back to their old tricks again.
Yeah, and the annoying part is it sends you right back to that screen, so you're going to have to hike no matter what you do. So being on 3 hearts is going to be annoying for a while, and our runners may have to, as SassageLink seems to be doing right here, may have to prioritize heading to the fairy fountain and making sure they can't get one hit KO'd. So it'll be interesting, Moonrisen, to see how Ravioli's routing is going to change now that he's got the candle. Seems to be okay. He's going back. Is he going back to level 3, or is he going to clean up Death Mountain with 7 bombs?
I think not Candle Row, but that mountain might be the play, or not.
Oh, he's gonna screen wrap again. Okay, he wants to get to the Deadwoods. I see what he's doing. He's taking the express route. My screen scroll is not nearly as reliable, so I would take the long way around.
Absolutely agreed there. But SassageLink finding another interesting part to the seed. 1Q3's got a meat shop, and it's rather inexpensive at 57.
With Second Quest 7 and 8 on the menu, food. We're talking about food and math, everybody. Yeah, that could come into play very quickly once our runners start finding some more levels. All right, Ravioli's going to find those same any roads that SassageLink found. Okay, and there's our 4th one. We saw. So these are going to be a straight up D. Because they don't, 3 of them are in the Eastern Forest and 1 is just south of Death Harmos. That's not exactly helpful.
Yeah, you get yourself out of a passing grade with that.
Yeah, I mean they're all not 4, in a quadrant, right next to each other, but I mean, not the most helpful. So to that end, our runners finding the recorder could end up being something that really helps speed them along. Enabling him to get around the overworld.
Am I the only one that's getting really entertained by Ravioli's various reactions to being caught with those door repairs? Shot a sword beam at one, tried to burn the other.
Well, now that you mention it, I am going to enjoy those. Well, there's something the SassageLink's going to enjoy. There's a wand on the floor of 2Q7.
Right near the lobby as well. Yeah, no, that's an offensive upgrade, and early in a seed like this, you will take those every time you can.
Especially with red bubbles. Yeah, and it's in that. It was hard to see because of the palette of this set. This kind of aqua fresh minty 7. and those red and blue bubbles zipping around. It was tough to see, but thankfully SassageLink caught it.
Ravioli, meanwhile, checking on Eastern Forest, gets a heart container, up to 4. First one on the board, heart container here tonight.
Yeah, that's got to feel pretty darn good at this point, given how bad your start screen is, just in terms of time sink if you end up taking a death. Still haven't seen our Armos item yet. It's got to be at that far northeast one. If Ravioli can sneak past there and does.
SassageLink might have found a transport here in this 7. Absolute. And there's our Armos item.
This early, a heart's not bad. I mean, it gets you to 2 out of 3 chance for the white sword item, which is, well, yeah, in theory, it's a good thing to be 2 out of 3 for the white sword item, but we know that the white sword item is just a duplicate, just a fashion statement.
That's certainly a way to describe it.
About the only use for it, I'm afraid.
Ravioli says, you know what? I wanted the casino once. I don't want to gamble at it again.
That's just good life advice, I think. You win, run away screaming, and just, declare yourself undefeated.
Well, losing 12 then winning 75, you're up well over 50. Yep, oh, goodness.
Oh, wow. Well, bad news. Those muggers don't want to take hearts, and they don't want to take money. They want bombs and keys. So that pathway is effectively cut off for SassageLink. I don't think he wants to give up bombs at this stage at all.
No, and who can blame him? Meanwhile, Ravioli, once they find that, is going to be like, yeah, keys? Yeah, you want 2 of my infinite ones? Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, I know we said we weren't doing math, but A minus 2 is still A in this game, last time I checked. Ravioli's found shape 6, and is going to at least stick their head in, see if they find something good. Here's push block early.
Well, I don't know how good that is.
Not what they were hoping for. I'm sure Ravioli's hoping not a segmented 6. Shape 6 can be a thick boy, so it's entirely possible that is one big chunk. But we've seen segmented dungeons here. Well, okay, we're gonna test your theory, Moonrisen.
Yeah.
A minus 2. There it is.
In the meantime, SassageLink does find Triforce here in 7, but sees a Patra and says, hold up 1 second, Patra. I know you like me, but it doesn't work the other way around. Let me just get back to you.
Oh no, and another mucker for SassageLink. Oh, this 7 is just mean.
I mean, it's 2Q7. Let's be fair.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I guess we shouldn't have expected anything different. Ravioli, meanwhile, is making good progress in this 6. This enemy set's not terrible. It's Dark Nuts and other enemies you can kill with 1 wood sword shot. Needs to be careful here on half a heart. Doing a smart thing there. Reset that room, see if you can despawn those Dark Nuts.
There's SassageLink saying, okay, Patra, you win. Let me take your Triforce. Nice job guarding it. I'll just take the 1-0 Triforce lead. Goodbye, level 7.
I think that's very smart on SassageLink's part. If you don't have to kill that, if you don't have to dig anything more, and you can be done with a 2Q7 this early on, go for it. And Ravioli's going to block clip in here as SassageLink finds shapes 5.
I mean, if I'm SassageLink, finding shapes 5, I'm fairly hopeful, and then this, which makes me wonder why I was hopeful in the first place.
a really good job just spamming the heck out of that wand and getting out of there with only losing 2 hearts. Now he's going to do the tried and true bomb strat to try to kill these guys. He's going to need to take a bop, unfortunately, if he wants to get bombs. I think, because that was a heart, wasn't it? Nope, he got bombs. Nice job by Ravioli. Unless we're segmented, this will be the... Well, okay. We were talking about food before. That's a banana.
And Ravioli says, let's flambe this thing.
Can't say I blame him one bit. Let's kill this room here, see if this is anything. Looking... Floor item and Triforce is about all we need. Keys? No, don't need those. But SassageLink's gone from 0 to 3 keys in 3 consecutive rooms in 5. That's really good work on his part. Well, I said that, and look what happened.
Goodness. There. Now SassageLink is getting into the party and saying, you know what? Maybe Ravioli's got a good idea taking their frustrations early out on these muggers.
Boy, how many is that 4 muggers we've seen so far? My gosh.
I think so.
I know we say the game's got jokes, but man, sometimes the game's just mean, and that's just kind of what this feels like.
Meanwhile, Ravioli does find a compass to shape 6 and might be out of here quicker than... Oh boy, never mind I said anything.
Yeah, having to do that fight on wood sword. Not if I'm Ravioli. It's right by where you come into the dungeon too. So yeah, I would consider living to fight another day. It's 2 rooms in. But that doesn't mean you have to pick this fight right now.
Ravioli seems to want it though.
Got one of them down. I mean, I guess it's $2 bombs, so I guess you're figuring that it's not like I'm gonna have to go do bomb forces after this. That if I can get them down, get this done in one go. We haven't seen the floor item yet, but if you can get 2 out of 3 done and not have to come back, why not?
Yeah, just make the game tell you need to go back to 6 later if you have to.
Oh, we have our first map. We have our first shapes map. That's 5. That is a handheld drill.
Handheld drill? I was thinking more a slimmed down Africa, but...
Okay, no, I can see that. I have home improvement on the mind right now. That's probably why.
Oh, that's entirely fair.
Actual home improvement, not the 90s TV show.
I was thinking you were talking about the actual show. Whoops.
No. Well, I mean, I could have both on the mind. Ravioli's going to get their Triforce out of 6, and I'm guessing they're going to peace out.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, oh goodness, SassageLink got lucky on the land mows last time out. Not so much this time. It's back to start.
Yeah, left mola. That's the other thing. We've seen a lot of seeds in this tournament. Love to put left molas out there. We found level 9 at the first quest vanilla potion letter spot.
Good old Letter Mountain in level 9. Goodness.
But that's good news for Ravioli in that if for some reason Ravioli needs to come back either before heading into 9 to look for something, there's hints. That's nice. Once you get the ladder, which will get you the book. But if you have to come back there either before 9 or if you go into 9 looking for something and it's not there, I mean, 6 is just around the corner.
And SassageLink says, you know what? 5's been unfriendly enough. There's the Triforce. Let me pick it up and we'll see if they go back.
And with 2 items outstanding, I can understand wanting to go back in there. We got this nonsense again on 3 hearts, but a good strategy here hiding over in the corner. Still takes a bop, but does a good job at trying to minimize the damage.
Ravioli back at the bomb shop. That's let me get that second.
Well, this is a feels bad if our floor item is here in 5. It's not. It's just a key. Oh, to answer a question in chat, where's the any key? The any key's on the floor in level 3. Ravioli found that pretty early on. SassageLink's gonna try to bomb south and can out of that mugger. That's some good news. Well, it was good news, but yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to progress much further out of there.
Nothing in Spectacle Rock either.
Yeah, but at least Sassage gets some good information in that moat room they got stuck in. The floor heart was in that room, and it's just a heart container. So only looking for a stair at this point.
Question in chat, why are there so many muggers? That's because that's a second quest. Second quest did roll on, so by default there are significantly more, or in fact I should say, there are muggers in second quest period.
Yeah, and Freedom Fighter, yeah, that was 4 muggers we've seen. Sassage is going to push on that block. Is that? No, that's our transport.
Who rolled this seed? I'm going to abstain about identifying them unless they want to come out and take ownership of this one.
I think that's fair. If they wanna make themselves known, that's okay. I mean, you could always go look in the race room if you wanted to, but why would you go do that? This is a good race. Why would you go watch anything else?
Oh, I know who rolled it.
Oh yeah, I do too. But no, I'm with you that we'll let the let's say perpetrator identify themselves. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
this seed's not been that bad yet.
Well, I want to say you're right, but our runners are still going to have to deal with 2Q8.
That's true, and we haven't seen 2Q8 yet. So, oh, there's a bomb upgrade for SassageLink. That is tempting. $10 short, but it's tempting.
Oh goodness, is this a staircase item at the tail end of level 5?
I think it almost has to be at this point, because I think Sassage has seen pretty much all the other rooms in the map. So yeah, the good news is, even though these are 5 HP red dark nuts, that the combination of the white sword damage and the yeet hitbox should make this fight here pretty manageable.
And there we go. What do we got here in 5? Oh,
ooh. If I'm Sassage, I'm satisfied with the result of that dig, because that can get you around the map, and that opens up what, like 9 or 11 overworld spots in the mixed first quest overworld.
Honestly, I'm happy about it just for one thing. It gets me out of that less than desirable start screen.
Yeah, it definitely does. Now, speaking of less than desirable, hi, we found second quest 8.
Yep. A few runners in this tournament would identify this as their oh heck it, I'll just come out and say it. This is this dungeon can go places.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's the bane of their existence. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. Okay, there's where our compass is. Well, let's put the Triforce as far as humanly possible from start as we can. Why not?
Right. I mean, bane of your existence, best friend, favorite dungeon, I don't know.
It's many things to many people.
Yep, that's very true. To me, it's just, it can go places, and see, this is a prime example of why. Patrol, what are you doing here?
Oh, this fight, the diamond, yeah, the diagonal kind of diamond room here is just so annoying to fight bosses in, because you just have no place to hide. Sassage is doing a really good job of avoiding taking damage here.
Already already took one hit. Can't take another one, but it's taking care of the Patrites, and the main Patra is gone. Just need to leave this room, and we're all cool.
All right, so transport, but the good news is that Patra is never coming back. So back to start, and we'll see what Sassage is able to do from here.
Ravioli may be thinking about that that meat purchase.
I mean, and someone made a good point about this in chat that, with getting silvers and the any key early, you don't have to buy keys and you don't have to buy arrows. So you don't really have that, and you have a candle already. So there's really not that much you need to buy unless you're planning on buying hints or bomb upgrades. SassageLink doing some patient work here, waiting for this little diglet or whatever it's called, to get in a position where he can shoot it and gets rewarded with the map.
Oh, and now everybody in chat can see the glory that is 2Q8.
I mean, glory is one way to put it. I don't disagree.
Look, I'm trying to be kind here, okay?
No, why? Why be kind? It's 2Q8. There's no reason to be kind to this thing. There's like 3 people that like it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Can you name 2 of them?
Can you name 1 of them? They may be affiliated with a certain burb.
Oh, really? It ain't me. I can promise you that.
No. Alsoa.
Oh my goodness.
Enjoys second quest generally. So, not my thing. But hey.
I mean, goodness, I didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, some people like ridiculously hot, like ghost pepper stuff. So, that's not my thing. I like being able to taste things the following day, but, that's just me.
I mean, I'll agree. I'll agree with chat right there. I'll take frozen pizza over no pizza. That's for sure. There we go, Ravioli. That's the right answer to that white sword item. Just temper the bloody thing.
Yeah, toasted croissants. We've got food on the mind here, folks. Did we mention it's about dinner time in most of America?
Oh goodness! And here is our favorite red bubbles in our favorite room. Yep.
That's interesting. Ravioli at 201 rupees found a money cave and decided to leave it. That it seems to indicate to me that Ravioli's got a purchase on the mind, but I'm not sure what it is.
There's also the idea that I don't believe Ravioli's seen a large secret yet. Might be might be banking on the idea that the large secret is actually pretty decent, when you and I know it's not.
Yeah, sadly. But yeah, it's kind of, chat making the point that Ravioli's bailed on 4 money caves. I mean, that is a strategy. SassageLink back to that bomb upgrade and getting it +5. That's nice.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing right there. And SassageLink says, that's about the only thing that's good about 2Q8 right now. Bye!
I 100% agree with this play. Come back when you're a little better equipped than 3 hearts, and maybe when only you have to.
I mean, SassageLink is eventually going to have to.
Yeah.
There is a
I gotta want
Triforce in
to.
there.
So we've seen 6 of our 9 levels. There's the 58 large in quotation mark secret for SassageLink. We've not seen 1, 2, or 4, I believe.
All dungeons you'd love to see right now if you're our runners.
Yeah, with 3 being the smallest one. If you're SassageLink, you haven't seen 3. You've seen 5 through 9, which is not great.
Yeah, you're just asking where are my dungeons and where's the shiny stuff game? Arrow shop, SassageLink says, well, maybe. Besides, to pick them up, after all, that'll bring them 27 rupees. You agree with this play?
I'm okay with it. I am usually a proponent. I mean, obviously we know silver's sitting on the floor in 3. And there's another large secret for SassageLink. I'm normally a proponent of buying arrows early if you can, just because, you know, odds are decent that you're going to find the bow before you find silvers. But, you know, it's like with buying the blue ring right before you get red ring. You know, even if you end up doing that and wasting some money, you can't view it as too much of a waste because you got a necessary item. It's ravioli. Hey, there's level 1. It's on the coast.
If you're ravioli right now, you notice 3 items in here due to the fact that it's a shapes 1. Time to possibly get a bow and get rolling in this seed.
Yeah, that room right there, that spot that Ravioli just left is a possible push block. So the combat in here is... oh, well, hey, you called it. There's a bow just sitting on the floor.
Now Ravioli's got the silvers on top of it, so that's magical sword damage right away, and those Poles boys do not like that.
That has to feel wonderful at this stage. 35 minutes in, you get bow and silvers? That's great.
Bow and silvers, and you haven't even found TQ8 yet. So really, the only thing Ravioli's probably wondering right now is, where's my ladder?
Yeah, I'd be really wanting to... I'd want to know where that is, too. Oh, hey, a 5th mugger. This... Good lord, is it oops all muggers tonight?
Honestly, I'm looking at who rolled this seed, and yeah, I
agree with you.
Yeah,
I think that's all we need to. Yeah, that's all we need to say. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Oh, there's a red bubble hit for Ravioli. What's in here, though? Well, that's not quite the ladder.
Well, to continue our food analogy, that's a pack of hot dogs, but that has an outside chance of having something we need. By the way, level 1 is some kind of bird? I'm just not sure which.
I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you if I tried.
I'm gonna say like a pterodactyl or something, but you know, I'm not big on dinosaurs, so you know, for those of you who have kids who are in dinosaur mode, yeah, you probably answer better than I can.
So 1 item left in this level 1.
It's a fairly small level 1, only 15 rooms. That's not bad. Here could be our Triforce or our 3rd item. Ah, El Rojo Candelo.
And we've got the compass saying, I think that's 1 room Ravioli hasn't looked at in his entire level.
Is that the dig dogger room? I'm worried it's that dig dogger room.
The Dig Dogger room had a key in it. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
Another thing.
Ah, you're right. Oh, and it's blue bubbles. Oh, it's the most useless Praetorian guard you've ever seen.
Honestly, it might just be, you know, congratulations, you found a Triforce. Here, have a hug.
You know, that's a nice thought, isn't it? Yeah, Triforce and a hug. That sounds like a nice day.
And speaking of hugs, Sassage is about to get their first real hug of the match here. The bow's coming up here in this level 1.
Yeah, this level 1 has a lot of good stuff in it. Now, he has to be a little careful with keys, but from what I remember, took a beam right to the solar plexus right there. I think you can leave this level 1 at least key neutral, so that'll be a significant help for Sassage.
Yeah, with as many bombs as they've got available, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Except if the Lionels decide we want to be a problem, which seems to be a common thing around here.
Yep, gotta be careful. These poles voice hit hard. You have 2 hearts, but these take 2 hearts, so that is an illusory heart. There you go. Now it's better.
I like the play here. Ravioli looks like they want to take care of those raft checks right away.
I like it too. Let's see if this one yields anything. Yes, it does. Raft required. That's level 2.
Wow. Okay, we don't have firewood tonight. How about that?
Okay. Well, I guess no hot dogs are on the menu. We have sausage on the menu though, so that's fair. But yeah, 2. Now the good news is for SassageLink is he's on the coast as well, so I'm confident that once he gets the raft out of here, that the raft spots will be his next check.
Yeah, the only problem for SassageLink I can see right now is that they've gone left at the start, which means they've skipped on the bow for the time being.
Yeah, but I mean, given the items that Sassage still needs, I'm not leaving here without all 3 items unless unless I literally can't get them. We have 2's map, so if 1 looks like a bird in flight, 2 looks like a bird that fell on hard times.
Face planting bird?
Yep. You called it.
Yeah.
Good combat on Sassage's side in that room he was just in, using the double hit potential of that, as he's going to get a red candle for his troubles, of that wand to be able to clear that room out in short order.
Good stuff. And here's the compass. Ooh, up in A's here. Are they going to go check out that one room to the east? Oh, they'll like what they find here.
Excellent work. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good news for Sassage. And this is where, as that's a red ring on the floor too. Let's just get all the things. Why not?
Why not? Ravioli is if that red ring in 2, that's just give that to me right now. Let's go. Where's my ladder game?
Boy, that is the one kind of wild card that's left here, isn't it? Because if, like for example, well, that room's not going to ladder block us, but it's entirely possible. We have seen ladderless seeds in this tournament, but at the same time, they're not that common. So even though we've got pretty much everything we need to beat the game, we think, having the ladder is going to help our runners out in some form or fashion.
SassageLink have to be careful there. Gets through, sees those red bubbles. That's the part that's less fun. This part isn't fun at the start either, but you'll find out, Sassage, you kind of need that thing.
Yep, you absolutely do. And the good news is he saw the room where the Triforce is, has blue bubbles, so he knows he would get his sword back anyway. But even if he didn't need it before then, he'll be good now.
And here's another theme of this flag. Oh, well.
For God's sake. Just put everything there. My red ring and ladder in 2.
After you've got the Yeni key and the silvers from 3. Yeah, you're getting pretty close to go mode here if you're Ravioli right now.
Boy, well, and I don't think Ravioli's seen 7 or 8 yet. So if you're Ravioli, that's got to be in the back of your mind that, yes, I know I don't really need items out of there, but those can still be god-awful hellholes to trudge through, even if you're just trying to Triforce and go. Well, here's 7. I take that back.
Yeah, well, at the same time, Sassage did get his Triforce from 7. Also, need to point out, Ravioli Triforce and 2, SassageLink Triforce from 1. We've got a tie game, 3 Triforces aside.
Yep, and Ravioli's getting that damage upgrade that he needs. That's the wand right there. That's half the items. Good, yeah, handy clock there to be able to decide whether they want to kill that or not. It'll be interesting to see how long Ravioli stays in here. My guess is not long if they can find an easy path of the Triforce. The good news is with all the muggers in here, Ravioli can just pay the two illusory keys and be done.
This is true. At the same time, now, Sassage has the flute from 5, but at this point, I believe the only dungeon we haven't seen right now is 4?
I think you're right. Yeah. Boy, wouldn't it be funny if our 2 remaining levels, 2 and 4, were both at raft spots?
Oh goodness, we haven't seen the East raft spot. You may have a point there.
I mean, given who rolled this, let's just say I would not be surprised if that was what.
Oh, absolutely not. Then again, considering who rolled this, well, that flute was easy to. Oh crap! I might have blown their cover right then.
No, that could be anybody.
I mean, you say that.
Yeah, Ravioli pushing on that wall. There are going to be no walkthrough walls in level 7. When you have 2Q on, levels 1, 3, and 7 cannot have walkthrough walls. And only on rare occasions can a bomb wall open up in 7. And if so, I think it almost has to be vertical. But folks who understand the coding way better than I do, which is 0, would know better than me.
Wait. You said 0 folks understand coding better than you?
No, I said I understand 0, so literally anyone understands the coding better than me.
Exactly.
Wow, okay. SassageLink gonna pay the bomb. I mean, I guess you buy the bomb upgrade for a reason. Gonna plow through this level 6.
I mean, oh goodness. I mean, there's another mugger from Ravioli, and he's just, yeah, what? You want 2 keys? Here, whatever. Be seeing you.
Oh, Sassage's not getting the bomb drops. He's got the fairies. He's got to take a bop here in order to get the bomb to drop. He's gonna get fairies because he's on that 16 count.
Ravioli's still looking for items here in the 7. I mean, with the book on the coast, I'm looking at the item list remaining, and the only thing I can think of right now is White Sword.
Well, yeah, that's kind of about it. I mean, maybe just checking stairs. They haven't seen the stair item. I suppose it's possible that you're thinking, even if it's a heart container, you might want to try for mags before 9, but given all the artillery you have in Red Ring, I mean, you don't need it necessarily.
Maybe it's the recorder as well.
That's a really good point. I hadn't thought about that. There's Dig Dogger right there. That should be the hint.
Ravioli just took a moment to look at the map right there. It's like, wait a minute, I'm in the keypad of level 7. The Triforce ain't even close to this.
Yeah, gonna pick up that 5er, and there's our answer. It's the second item, and it's a heart, and Ravioli's gonna pick this up. I don't mind this. Pick this up and go back to start.
Absolutely. It doesn't look like getting back to start immediately is in the cards here.
I mean, unless Ravioli knows of a transport that'll take him to the right side of that map, and maybe this one is it right here.
Also, that's a shape of level 6. That's
segmented. Ooh.
Yeah, we knew. Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's Dorito on the floor. Okay.
Thanks, Patra. Glad we didn't have to deal with you.
trying to decide what this level 6 is. I mean, those two pieces fit together snugly if you put them together, but I don't know what that gets you.
Some kind of shrimp and lobster, maybe? While we're on the food subject?
Oh, okay. No, I know the shrimp on top and the kind of the lobster tail on the bottom. Yeah, I can see that. That sounds better than what I ever did.
I mean, at this point, we've been on the subject all night. Why not keep with it?
Absolutely. That's right. Chad, what did you have for dinner? Since we're waiting on finding out where things and stuff are and level 4 and the like, what did you all have for dinner?
Well, as far as I go, I had pizza again from like the third consecutive night. Not that I really care.
That's not bad. Had couple small burgers was my quote unquote meal.
Burgers right before commentary?
Yeah, I know it was what sounded good. I didn't say I make the best decisions, but I make decisions.
Hey, I'm not going to argue about burgers ever. Oh goodness!
Quick Triforce for ravioli5. That if I'm ravioli, unless I want Recorder, and Recorder does happen to be here, I would understand if ravioli jetted, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, right now ravioli only needs they know where 3 is. They haven't found 8 and are going the wrong way for it. But right now 4 is the current problem.
Trying to see where we haven't seen on the overworld. I don't think we've seen for example, the flute checks in the desert, and some of maybe Death Mountain, but not much.
We haven't seen West Death Mountain yet, and I don't think we've seen the arrow either in East.
Oh, Bogey's arrow?
Yeah, I was trying to abstain using that one, but
that's okay. No, yeah, we did see that. It was a medium secret.
Oh, it was. Oops.
Yeah, I just that was just one I happened to see. The 5 checks around it on my tracker. We probably checked those 2, and I don't have what those are. So, just got lucky there, I guess.
Oh goodness! And here's ravioli. First ruminate, you find a compass. Yeah, that's just okay. This is one of the worst dungeons in the game, and I know where the Triforce is. Let me out of here.
Yeah, now you're just hoping that there is a direct path and you don't have to play Guess the Stair. Yep, and Sassage is going to get the message about the ripe banana in 6.
And immediately has the correct response to it. Just leave it there.
Interesting. Ravioli's going to take this staircase. I mean, there's 2 schools of thought in 8. Take every staircase and take no staircases unless you have to. There is always the risk in 7 and 8 that you can get shot through a one-way stair. No, Ravioli didn't like that answer. You're gonna go right. Well, yeah, that's the other answer. Is you could up an A, but gonna head back through the stair instead.
Chat mentioning that SassageLink did find a 4 heart in 6, and indeed they're up to 5 hearts. So yeah, that's Oh, that's actually a problem there for Ravioli. That is a Dig Dogger block. Oh, that could be a possible block in... that could be a possible Recorder block in 8.
Ooh, that's not feeling great. Now, the good news, I suppose the good news is that 8 has 6 sets, 2Q8 has 6 sets of stairs, so... if you think you have a hard block, it's entirely possible you can work around it. The Sassage is going to get that Triforce out of 6 and probably call it from here.
If I remember correctly, there are 14 sets of stairs in 2Q8, 5 sets, 2 one-ways, and the items.
Yes.
So, Yeah, this could be the start of a long trek here for Ravioli.
Okay, gonna go back and kill this one bat just in case this room drops. I don't think this room can drop in 2Q8, but gonna take this stair and see if it literally can't. You literally can't be farther from here. You're all the way down to the. Oh, and it does one room away.
Oh
wow,
my goodness,
that is nice.
Oh, that could be a walkthrough though. Need to check that. And it's not. Sassage finds level 9 meanwhile, and
oh no. Well, that's not gonna work.
That yikes.
Okay, well now if you're Ravioli, what do you do? Can you go to the right from start? I know we went one room in. I didn't see if we could go further than that.
Neither did Ravioli, I think, and I don't recall if it was a possibility. But yeah, this is the first real snag Ravioli's hit all seed.
Okay, well the ladder's doing some work here. Yeah, that's two kinds of ladder block right there. Let's see if we can find a stair that'll help him out here. Well, that's not a stair.
And yes, chat, the chute can push, but that won't, surprisingly enough.
Okay, we got one room left to be. Oh wow. Okay, well, this seed seems to think that you don't need to be coming to 8 for a while, because you need both ladder and bow and arrows to be able to get into that stair right there and get the white sword, which is not nothing, but that doesn't get us to the Triforce.
Yeah, and right now, Ravioli's in a tough situation. Going to have to get out of this 8. I don't believe there's a way that Ravioli hasn't tried to actually make it through.
The only one I can think is if you can, yeah, they're going to take the stair again. I don't know if it's possible if you can bomb north or walk through the wall north from that bomb upgrade room. I'm not sure that it is, but that's going to be about your only option at this point.
This is the only option left and nothing there. Yeah, Ravioli's going to be recorder blocked in 8, and that... I don't know how quickly they go back to 5.
Oh yeah, because 4's still out there. This may be a situation if you're Ravioli where you're going hunting for 3 and 4, and 3's great. Well, you've already seen 3. You couldn't get the Triforce at the time. SassageLink's going to get his Triforce out of 2, and I imagine he's going right back in.
And don't look now, but it's a tie game. 5 Triforces aside.
Yeah, this recorder can definitely allow Sassage to catch right back up, if not past Ravioli, depending on how things go here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Now chat's telling us that Sassage does have the ladder out of here, but does not have the red ring yet.
Once he finds it, though, it's all systems go for SassageLink.
Okay, so here's an interesting question. Ravioli has the ladder, and just saw a hint shop. Can't buy anything in that hint shop, but you have the ladder, and I don't know if I think Ravioli's been to the coast, but maybe not. Do you go over there and grab that book?
Book may be interesting, but right now, if I'm Ravioli, the main problem right now is find level 4. And hope it isn't recorder block, because right now that is a fair amount of time spent digging out overworld spots.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a challenge, and oddly, ironically enough, if 4 is recorder blocked, that might be a thing that forces Ravioli to go dig for the recorder, because you could see Ravioli wasting a lot of time if, for example, if 4 was a double heart 4.
I mean, the only spot I can think of short of this would be Western Debt Mountain.
And Ravioli's got the bombs for it, so maybe they're thinking clear this out and then work your way up towards the grave. And there's the red ring for Sassage. He is done in 2.
Done in 2 and short of level 3. As soon as he finds level 3 in the silvers, he'll be in go mode.
Oh, nice world wrap by Ravioli, and going to get rewarded with a book. Nice double ladder clip there. That's hard to do, and that's very well done under the pressure of a tournament. And you get your book as a reward. Here's our second raft spot. Is comedy going to ensue? No, but that is our unnecessary blue ring shop, the rare shop.
I mean, for comedy, look at the prices on that, and nobody would pay that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, both our runners have red ring now, too, so... back to 8 for Sassage. Okay, so this is interesting.
Yeah, he's got the recorder, can make it through. Ooh, didn't check the Lost Hills. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Now with the up and A, Ravioli is more than bloody likely going for West Dent Mountain at this point.
Yeah, without recorder, it's kind of all that you have left to check. So, I mean, I get this. Meanwhile, Sassage's checking the stairs on the way to that Triforce. That's just a transport. It's not going to be very much help.
Thank goodness you've got the ladder.
And going to clear this just in case this is our floor drop in 8, which we haven't seen. And it's not. Oh, okay. This is definitely a push block because that Triforce is not supposed to be sitting there in that single block room. So if this is a super room, that's good news potentially for SassageLink. It's not, it's just a transport.
Take the Triforce and get out, perhaps, as Sassage does take the Triforce lead right back at 6-5.
Yeah. Oh, to answer a question in chat, yeah, Large Father. I think so. Sassage was in 8 before and had the recorder from 5 at that point, and in that Dig Dogger room that blocked Ravioli, cleared it out on the first pass, so was able to get through that direction.
3 was at the forgotten spot.
Yes. So 4 is all we haven't seen. Ravioli back into 6. This is an interesting call.
As the Triforces. Must think recorders in here. Then again, I do believe Ravioli's seen a significant part of this level.
I think you're right. So in that sense, it probably makes some sense in that you're thinking there's only so many rooms you have to check. But it's just one item in here. So I think they saw the boomerang before and passed on it, but may not have seen the floor item, which is just a heart.
SassageLink continuing to search for 4. We just saw Recorder Lake. It's not there.
I think that pretty much rules out the Lost Woods. Yeah, I think we're down to more or less. Ravioli saw some of Western DM, but I don't know if they saw all of it. Yeah, if I'm Sassage, I'm checking recorder spots as quick as I can. I think he's gonna go try to do that here with these ones over by the grave.
And while we've got time here, I'd like to extend special thanks to OpnoPoint for doing the tracking for us. I I mean, they're the most valued member of the team here because without them, I like what I've been hearing recently. As we find level 4 recorder block indeed, it's in the grave.
Wow. All you had to do was shout out Opno Point. You know, trackers are the real MVPs here. All we had to do was remember that Opno Point's doing tracking and thank Opno for doing so. And poof, hey, we found our last level. So thanks, Opno. Good job. You found our last level just by being here. Excellent. That's a heart on the floor. So there's one half of the puzzle as to what's in here. The only other thing besides heart containers it can be is basically the blue boomerang.
Unless that's a 9.
Yeah, very true. That is entirely possible. There's a gross room. Sassage doing a good job being patient and getting through there. Going to pick up that key and spend it immediately. Is this maybe the map room?
Or nothing.
Yeah, we got to play find the bomb hole, I guess.
Thank goodness for that bomb upgrade. There's that bomb hole.
Okay, this feels like a potential map room. No, not a map room. Alright, Sassage looking for... This could be the Triforce. No, but he's going to have to play 3 Doramati here, try and see if he can figure out which direction he needs to go.
Having 4 keys in the bag, though, does help with that.
That is true. And what'll also help, the one dungeon he hasn't found yet at the Forgotten Spot, level 3, that's going to have his any key, so that's going to feel much better here in a matter of moments.
Does need to get through level 4 first, though. There's a second item from 6 for a ravioli. Unfortunately, it is not what they're looking for. SassageLink, meanwhile, expanding that Triforce lead. Up to 7-5 now. Just needs to find the last remaining level at the Forgotten Spot.
Yeah, he's not far from that. He's going to go back in. I don't mind this. You're already here. It's one item, and you know it's a stair, so you don't have to clear every room. So it could be in this next room right here. And it is. It's double heart 4, so grab that, run, and start bombing DM.
Fortunately, if you're going to Western and Eastern DM, you're going to miss the important spot.
Yeah, that might take a little time. The question now is going to be how quickly is Ravioli going to go back to 5? There's only so many spots that that they can check looking for level 4. Because they've seen 3, they've seen 8.
Back into 5, and that is the important call right now.
Yeah, Ravioli doesn't know it yet, but that is 100% going to be the thing that gets them back into making this a race. Meanwhile, Sassage is going to methodically make their way through Death Mountain. I would be surprised if Sassage skips the Forgotten Spot at this point. I mean, Yeah, they'll do all these checks here by the grave. They may last location it on DM, but they'll definitely check it and find 3.
Oh, I'm sure they will find it, but how fast will they find it? Because that's going to be the question right now.
Yeah, and Sassage did, I think, double dip 5 maybe, and spent a decent amount of time in here. So then the question becomes, how long does it take Ravioli to find the recorder out of here? It is the stair item, so that's going to help. Answer question in chat. No, that was not first bomb shop. The $2 bombs we found very, very early, actually. We started at Vanilla First Quest 5, and the bomb and $60 key candle shop was at the waterfall, just 2 screens away.
And look at this. SassageLink immediately going for the forgotten spot and is about to say, hey, I don't even need to dig West DM. Here's level 3, our last level of the day.
Boy, that has to feel great, knowing that you can skip all of that stuff. Ravioli's got to be careful here down to 2 bombs. Troll Dongo living up to its name. And there's the any key for SassageLink. That has to be a breath of fresh air at this point.
Honestly, I can't see SassageLink leaving without the other item in 3.
Yeah, was it this room? What room was it in? It was in. It has to be. It's a push block. We know that. Oh, it might be this room. I'm trying to remember which push block room. No, it's not that one.
Level 3 isn't the largest level out there, though, so time's ticking.
Yeah, we're an hour 10 in, and you would have to... You ask most runners if they feel behind or ahead at any given point. That's a timely bomb upgrade for Ravioli up to 18 bombs. An hour 10 in, and you're not in 9. Most experienced runners will tell you, no matter what the situation, they think they're behind. So I would imagine both our runners are kind of feeling it a little bit at this point.
There's the push block for Ravioli, and there's the one item you've been missing.
And I heard it too.
I mean, you've been looking for this for about a good 20 minutes, and now you finally find it, and what's going to be your first reaction? At least some measure of frustration.
Absolutely, yeah. No, my first reaction would be, I'm glad I muted my mic for the race, because I probably am going to say something I shouldn't.
Yeah, you and me both.
All right, so now Ravioli can finish off 8. They know that they have to clear this Dig Dogger room to get the path going here. Clear it out and bail. Grab the map just out of spite, I guess. Meanwhile, Sassage is in 3 digging for that push block item. That's not it either.
There's a substantial lead here for SassageLink, I would say, but at the same time, you know what else we say about what's left?
Yeah, I've got an idea, especially given who rolled this. Yes, it's 2Q9, which is the smaller of the 3 options, but as Ravioli's going to grab that Triforce. Yeah, there's a reason 9 does 9 things.
Absolutely right. Ravioli trimming the lead to 7-6. Knows where 3 is, doesn't know where 4 is, and the time they spend looking for it may be the deciding factor.
Yeah, the good news for Sassage is he knows by that bomb placement, because of remove most open stairs, that this is a push block room. So clear this, clear it with wood sword and wand and red ring. Just swing away and get your reward. He doesn't know it's silvers yet, but he's gonna be very happy when he finds out it is. Oh, is that not the rune?
It's not. Chat mentioning it was far right side. That's just more time for Ravioli to catch up.
Well, the good news for Sassage is that the Sassage is going to pick this up and then probably go back in, I would guess. Or, oh no, if Sassage goes to 9.
If Sassage goes to 9, this race has been flipped on its head. He's whistling out. Mag's a 10.
Oh, boy, the twists and turns just come left and right here, don't they? Wow.
Oh my goodness, Sassage. What are you doing? What are you doing, Sassage?
This is the math play. I mean, I get the math play, but you're right. You're right there in 3.
He's going to get the book. He's going to go check the hints.
Oh, okay. I like this. I mean, you've got the money. What else are you spending it on? And good news for Sassage in that Ravioli's checking all the wrong recorder spots. Our answer is literally on the other side of the map.
However, Ravioli has shown they can world wrap, they can screen scroll. They have no problem doing that.
Very true. Ravioli can move fast, so clock's ticking on both runner sides.
Oh, absolutely. 1 hour, 15 minutes in. Where are you going, Sassage?
See, I marked where one of the so one of the hint shops is up by 9 at the push block any roads vanilla spot there. The other one was somewhere, I want to say Deadwoods-ish.
Go and get topped off. 1.5 hearts is fine, but you want here's the any roads. Going to the west might look to a screen scroll to the grave. That's where you want to be.
Yep, this would make sense because they haven't. Ravioli has not checked 1Q7. That's 6. That's not 9.
Oh goodness! Is SassageLink going straight to 9? Oh, yes they are.
Well, the good news if you're in for SassageLink is that it's 2Q9, so smaller universe of stairs that you have to take, smaller map overall. So, our experienced runners can get through a number of the rooms in a 2Q9 relatively quickly, much quicker than you would if you had to dig 6 sets of stairs in a shapes or a 1Q. So, may not lose that much time, especially if you can find the location of Ganon and find the location of the girl.
Chat with a good point. If SassageLink finds the hint that silvers are elsewhere, that could change this game.
Boy, that is another good reason to go buy that book, get that book off the coast, isn't it? I had completely forgotten about the possibility of the old man hints in 9. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
And so did I. So props to you, chat, for remembering that.
See, all we had to do was ask chat what they had for dinner, and they're helping us out. This is very nice.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I have to agree with chat there. The moment SassageLink is going to see silvers are elsewhere, that's going to hurt. And speaking of that's going to hurt, there's Zelda in the turnstile.
That's helpful for Sassage. It's not the information he was looking for, as Ravioli's going to find level 4 right here.
And looking to pirouette here because you may have 17 bombs. You're going to want every single one of them for 9 and 3 for that matter. Very true. Now, Ravioli's going to be chip and dip here. We're probably going to pick up that heart container just because it's sitting there, but not interested in whatever that stair item is. Singularly looking for the Triforce. Not going to be in this room. Oh my goodness! What this is turning out to be a bit more of a race than I expected. Oh goodness! I did not expect that.
Yeah. This started out as one thing, then it flipped when Ravioli didn't find the recorder right away, and then it flipped twice in about 30 seconds. So yeah, this is flipped on its head a bunch of different ways.
And now Ravioli's playing the find a bomb hole game that Sassage played earlier.
Yeah, this 4 did take Sassage a little bit of time, and Sassage did dig both items out of here, but nonetheless took a little bit of time to get through. But yeah, no, Ravioli just needs Triforce. Is in full go mode, has ladder, has everything, and knows where 9 is.
Only problem is that they have to go back into 3 to get the Triforce.
Right, they do. They got both items out of there early, but combat was a problem, so they bailed.
I mean, when it's your first dungeon and it's filled with such unpleasantries.
Oh, yeah, there's no criticism at all about bailing out of there. I think we both said, yeah, you can come back.
I mean, the best thing Sassage could find right now is that Silver's hint. As much as he's going to hate to see it, it is the best thing he could find right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing the necessary checks here. He's checking the right ear up here. This is quite possibly a push block. There's 4 sets here plus the 2 items, so worth clearing and seeing what he can find. It's curious as to, well, okay, that's nothing. That's just going to be. You might be able to push through that wall on the left there. I think you're one off. Yeah, you got to go the other way.
There's a compass to tell him where Zelda is, just in case you're in that mad rush at the end and just trying to remember where Zelda is.
All right, not going to take that stair. I'm going to check this first, and yet, well, that's a good reason why. There's a stair right here. There's item 1. Okay, you've got 1 item and your Sassage, and you know where Zelda is. Now what do? Do you bail or do you stick it out? He's going to stick it out.
He's going to stick it out. Meanwhile, Ravioli gets Triforce number 7 from level 4, knows where level 3 is.
Ooh, time, boy. Tick, tick, tick. That clock on both our runner sides just has to be pounding in the back of the head.
Goodness, I have been in these situations where you made a mistake and you're wondering, is this mistake going to cost me to raise? Heck, I was right there last night.
Yeah, especially when you're up against a really good runner, as most of our folks in this tournament are, because this field is just full of really good runners. I know Ravioli is fairly new to the Z1R community, but Ravioli's frankly been dusting some big names in practice races leading up to this event. Oh, hey, we found Ganon. That's not going to help us find item 2, but we know where Ganon is now.
So Sassage has all the info. Silvers, not the silvers, but knows where Ganon is, knows where Zelda is, knows the path to both of them. Ravioli needs to get the 3, get the Triforce, and get to 9. This race is still up in the air, BBQ.
It really is. I mean, this is gonna, in my mind, this is gonna turn on when does Sassage either find item 2 or get that old man hint.
I think you're right. The path to SassageLink winning this race is Sassage either needs to find, you said it, find the second item, find that old man hint. Because Ravioli is going to be in 9 very soon. I don't entirely recall if the Triforce was that deep in 3, though.
I'm trying to remember where it was down there, but there was not an easy path. Like you couldn't, or it wasn't obvious that you could just bomb down here. I think now that, because at the time our runners didn't have a lot of bombs. They do now.
And there it is, right there. Ravioli has the ticket to 9, and you said it. Tick, tick, tick at this point.
Yeah. Now, the 9 can still do 9 things in the sense that Ravioli can start on the wrong end of things and see a lot of this level they don't need to see. And that can buy Sassage some time, but it's going to depend entirely on when Sassage gets that information that gets him out of there.
Ravioli looking to transport the 6. Just did.
Okay, and at just under an hour and 24 minutes, Ravioli's going to make their entrance into 9 with all the necessary equipment. Here's a stair we haven't seen on Sassage's side. It's item 2. It's the other heart. He's going to get it because he might want to try Mags. And now where do you go?
Now you've got boat items in 9. You've got to get out of here. You've got to get the 3. Sassage, I believe, has that info. So again, tick, tick. But this time, oh no, he's going to 8.
Oh,
the mat play.
It's the math. It makes sense from a math perspective, and it's one of those situations where because of how annoyed he was getting with that 3 with the bomb walls not opening up. Oh no! And this could take a little bit of time.
This is a 2Q8. This could hurt.
And in one respect, another respect, it makes sense because you're an hour 25 in and your opponent hasn't done. So you might be thinking, well, why hasn't my opponent, who's pretty darn good, not finished already? It could be because it's in the last place you want to look.
And the last place you'd want to look is indeed 2Q8. You're absolutely right, BBQ.
It's certainly the last place I want to look.
Oh, you've heard how I think of 2Q8 already. So yeah,
oh, absolutely.
And there's Zelda for Ravioli. Has part 1 and part 3 of the puzzle. Now needs to find part 2, which is Ganon.
Sees that heart, not interested at 12 hearts and red ring. That makes sense.
12 hearts, red ring, and mags. Why would you be interested?
All right, well, there's the white sword for SassageLink. That's the one item we knew about in here. Now what are we gonna do? Sticking it out. All right, Ravioli kind of going the wrong direction. We know Ganon's in that right cheek.
Now the thing that Ravioli does know Zelda's location. Now knows the second way in.
And they're gonna do Ravioli's gonna do the ear checks, which, yeah, I can see why you would want to do that. That's not gonna bomb up going north. Can't get that way, so gonna do the right ear check, and then hopefully, for their sake, work the way down.
Transport, not what Ravioli's looking for. Or maybe just checking it off and saying, okay, that's just another transport. We're good.
Okay, I was wondering. Yep, you're gonna check this right ear here and then probably go back down from there. Stumble upon Ganon on the way down. So that's good news for Ravioli.
I'm hoping Ravioli's looking at the rupee count, because there's one more thing you need to finish a game, and that's a single rupee for that silver arrow you need to kill Ganon.
Well, that's a good call by you. I had not noticed that they're down to under 20 rupees. We've seen runners have to be very, very careful with their with their money count as they are approaching Ganon. And yeah, if you run out, Ganon doesn't have pockets full of change.
No, he absolutely doesn't. And Ravioli looking at their map, unsure what's going on, and now up in A, and this has got to be crunch time for Ravioli right here.
Yeah, they've checked kind of every other direction, so yeah, this makes the most sense. Just kind of go.
There's
see
the
that
roar.
right. Here we go.
Not quite yet. One hour, 29 minutes on the dot. Here's our first Ganon sighting of the night from Ravioli's side.
In a Chevy, because why not? Why would we not have Ganon in a Chevy at this point?
Why not? Indeed. 4 shots from the magical sword will knock out the pig and give Ravioli their bacon. Oh my goodness, I'm getting myself hungry again.
Like, this is food. Yeah, this whole thing is food themed. Oh, down to half a heart. Get that pig down. I would be tempted to up an A from here just to be safe, so you don't die.
Well, got the Triforce of Power, going for it. Did Ravioli get a potion? I want to say they did, but at this point, I can fully understand Ravioli not wanting to use it.
Yeah,
that is a long refill, and the last thing you have right now is time.
Yeah, absolutely. I know they found the letter up on Western DM. I don't know if they bought a potion. Nope, you're gonna burn there. Gotta double check and make sure. All right, this should get us where we need to go. There's the door.
And get your GGs out, everybody, for your race winner here tonight. Ravioli with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Whew. Boy, Moonrise, we were having a nice casual evening talking about food and talking about our hatred of Second Quest Ages. There's the blue boomerang on the floor for Sassage, unfortunately. But boy, this thing turned on a dime, didn't it?
Did it ever? My goodness, you're right. This was just a chill night. We were talking about food, about what everybody had for dinner, and all of a sudden, holy crap, we've got a race. Holy crap. It turned on its head, and here we are. Ravioli. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, sorry. It was reminiscent of one of those old 90s wrestling nights where you're watching something and then it's boring, and then all of a sudden 5 things happen at once. And you're like, what just happened? I don't understand any of this.
90s wrestling, 2020s WWE.
Yeah, that too.
Let's be fair. I don't understand what the heck is happening there half the time now.
All right, we're going to try and see if we can get Ravioli up in the booth with us. Not sure what buttons to push to get that done. Sassage is going to make his way into level 3. I'm trying to remember if we saw the map of level 3 here for Sassage. I know Sassage has seen a good chunk of it, and, well, it's partially shaped like that. But Sassage knows that we are looking for a push block. I think he's cleared this room before. I could be wrong. But we'll see if this is the answer to his woes.
And joining us in the booth, race winner here tonight, now with a record of 2-0, Ravioli. Congratulations and GG's. Might be muted there as Sassage does find their silvers, and yeah, we're gonna see the whole tempering thing here.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, we're working on getting Ravioli's mic live here. Yeah, so got silvers now. I would imagine Sassage is going to go ahead and finish this out with now that he has full knowledge.
And
he's okay. Ravioli's working on his mic. So
right, and I made a mistake myself. They're 1-1 now. My mistake.
mean, I don't know. I mean, this race, after winning this race, given all the twists and turns, you got to feel like that's 2 wins, emotionally at least.
Yeah, that's my mistake entirely.
No worries. I think we have Ravioli back.
Can you hear me now?
We absolutely can, Ravioli. Congratulations
All
and
right.
GG's.
Thank you, GG.
So walk us through kind of the second half of that seed. I mean, you had to be feeling like $1 million early when you found 3 and dug out any key and silvers, but
Yes.
you were on a recorder hunt.
Yes, I was. That did not feel good. And then I realized 4 was behind the recorder, and yeah, I don't know how I won this.
Well, as it turned out, your opponent just now, a couple minutes ago, got silvers, left him as the stair item in 3, and ended up seeing both items in 9 and having to exit.
Oh no!
Yeah, this we were saying before you joined in here. This race turned on a dime a couple of times. So at various points, you were in the lead, and then Sassage took it back, and then you took it right back.
Interesting. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So when you went recorder hunting, had you? I assume this is the case, but had you basically seen every other spot on the overworld by that point?
Yes, I was. Let me just look at my map here. Yeah, I was down to recorder checks, and I knew I got lucky on some things throughout the seed, but I felt very behind for most of it, for sure. Hey, the 10 heart magical sword was quite the pleasant surprise, I'll say.
That made me smile, because that's kind of becoming my thing now, to just go check mags at 10 when you have 10 hearts, just because the times when it pays off, the 20% of the time when you can get it at 10 hearts, you just feel like $1 million at that point. So nice strategy on your part to go check it.
Yeah, I think I was kind of near there, but what was the other one? I was out of bombs in 5. Was that item bomb blocked? Was that the recorder? And then I got the bomb upgrade in the room right to the left. I think it was something like that. I can't remember now, but that was real exciting.
Yeah, that bomb upgrade did come up clutch for you. It was a good use of your money. As SassageLink has found the path to the girl, and he's going to finish up here. Let's get our GGs in chat for our second place finisher tonight, SassageLink, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 55 seconds.
SassageLink is going to have an 0-2 record at the exit of week number 2, and let me just say this: no one in that 0-2 bracket wants SassageLink, because they're a darn good player, and they will be getting those wins.
Oh, absolutely. Sassage played very well. It's just a matter of you gamble on 9, which was and we called it at the time. That's the math play. I mean, there were 2 items in 9. Your other options were the floor item in 3 and the items in second quest 8, which everyone hates except for like 2 people. So it made sense at the time, but it just happened. Silvers were in the stair in 3. Sassage's link isn't quite working to get in here. We're working on getting Sassage in here as well. But yeah, no, good run by both of you. This seed, did you feel, Ravioli, this seed kind of started out nice and then just started to slowly get meaner and meaner?
Wiz robes on the overworld is a blessing and a curse. I feel like I took some overworld deaths early, and then that's just a terrible start screen because you can't go east. Near that was that water or the hill.
Lost Hills, yeah.
Yes. So some tough routing, I would say, for me, but this was real fun, and I know he's a tough player, so.
Yeah, but you've been playing, we were saying at the time, you've been playing really well lately as well, so don't sell yourself short. Those $2 bombs early on had to feel just like you hit the lottery as well, didn't they?
Oh, it sure did, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, so is this your first Zelda 1 randomizer tournament?
This is my first.
Okay, so you're 2 weeks in, you're 1-1. How are you feeling overall? Is the experience kind of what you expected? Was it more than you expected? What are your thoughts so far?
It's a real fun, real nice community. I've always enjoyed this game since I was a child, and I watched a lot of the last two tournaments and just decided to, on a whim, throw my hat into the ring. And all I wanted was one Swiss win, and I got that. Maybe I'll get another. So
Great. Well, what you're describing is very similar to what I went through last year with my first tournament being the Randomizer tournament last year. Some folks in the community, because I was on the fence, but should I do it? Should I not do it? And I had some very helpful folks just say, give it a shot. Don't be scared by the flags. Get in there, have fun, and yeah, it was a great decision because a lot of times you're more ready than you think you are, and if you have fun playing the game, the competition is always a good thing. Always fun to participate in. So let's see. As we're working on getting Sassage in the booth here as well, he should be up here in just a second. All right, there we go. And we are joined now in the booth by our second place finisher tonight, SassageLink. GG, Sassage.
Oh, thank you.
So talk us through the decision to go to 9. I think we were commenting in the booth that it made sense. It was the correct play math-wise, but unfortunately, both of you found that's not where the silvers were.
Yeah, the big one that got me was I forgot I still had an item in 3 until right after I found both items in 9. So I figured I'd go to 8 because there were 2 items there. Kind of a risky play with how nasty Second Quest 8 is, but
Well, but I mean, we were saying at the time that math-wise it made sense, and you had been in 8 once, if not twice, before. And you ruled out a lot of the rooms already. So, I mean, it's not like you were starting from ground zero. But yeah, as it turned out, that just wasn't the answer tonight.
Yeah, and apparently I found the second staircase item in 8, and I'd never marked it down, so I kept looking even after finding the boomerang.
Oh, okay. I had kind of stopped tracking individual stair items at that point, but that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, talk us through the early game because if you go back and watch this, I think you'll find that this race was kind of going back and forth at various points. You both had a lead for good chunks of this. But yeah, that early play, you were stuck at 3 hearts for a good long time, and yeah, your combat was making up for it, but. Yeah, kind of talk us through the challenges of that early game.
I think if there's one thing I hate the most, it's overworld wizards. I'd much rather have them in a dungeon. I know a lot of people are different with that, but man, yeah, just death after death and being stuck at 3 hearts for the first 35-40 minutes really hurt.
Oh man, so so while you were and you'll see this when you watch it back, while you were on the hunt for silvers, your opponent had not found recorder yet, and had kind of last locationed it in level 5, and that meant they hadn't found 4. So and this was all happening at the same time, by the way. So we're both Moonriz and I are just kind of sitting on the edges of our seats, being like, oh no, both runners are on the clock now. What's going to happen next? So, yeah, I mean, yeah, talk us through kind of, what you're thinking there as you're digging there and all of that.
I think one of the things I noticed was a lot of the levels were clumped up. So once I found a level, I was checking everywhere nearby because finding, 5, 7, and 8 pretty much consecutively. Then finding 6 and 9 up in the top, I'm going, okay, found 4 up in the grave. 3's got to be close by. Then going in there, I thought I got both items out of 3, only got the 1, and I was 1 room away from the silvers. That really hurt.
Yeah, it ended up costing you some time. I mean, you were in 9 first, but you were looking for an item and found both items. And again, given what you knew, that was the absolute right play. It's just rando gonna rando sometimes, and in this case, it decided to put silvers in not so convenient a spot for you.
Yeah, and last thing I wanted to do was dig second quest 7 or 8 for items, and ended up doing it just to take a risk, and yeah, backfired, but you never know.
No, very true. So, you're 2 weeks in. What do you think of the flags? What do you think of the experience so far with the tournament?
I actually really like these flags. Nothing too crazy difficult. Leads to a lot of good puzzle seeds too. Kind of like tonight or the race I had last week, the long search for the ladder. But yeah, so far I'm kind of liking them. I just wish I had more time to practice them.
Yeah, that's entirely fair. Moonrise and I've been talking way too much, so I'm gonna stop for a little bit and let you jump in here.
No worries, BBQ. Sassage, let me just say this. Nobody in that 0-2 bracket is going to want to face you. You are one heck of a skilled player, though.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you couldn't hear this because I didn't have my mic on, but I was shaking my head up and down. You couldn't hear it rattle, but yeah, no, I was agreeing with Moonrise.
And same goes to Ravioli. 1-1 now, and again, goodness, this is SassageLink, not a. I've seen you in practice races. You've been besting a few really skilled players. You're one of those that people may or may not want to face right now.
Yeah, this whole tournament's stacked, so even a lot of the newcomers are just playing out of their minds right now, and I love to see it. It's great.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, well, you guys both gave us a really, really entertaining race. For the first race of the evening, I mean, it started a little slow, I will admit. We were talking about food. We were talking about what people had for dinner and just kind of hanging out. But, boy, about halfway in there, just things flipped in a hurry on multiple occasions, and it became a very compelling race. And you both put on a really good show with good combat and good strategy. So can't wait to see how you guys do in the rest of the tournament.
Well, thank you. And GG Sassage, and thanks for comms. And this is just quite some fun.
Yeah, GG's Ravioli. Thanks everybody. BBQ.gov, Moonrisen, OpnoPoint, everybody else involved. Thank you for putting this on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Vote, for putting on quite the race, and then best of luck to you next week and in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
So for those of you wanting more Zelda 1 randomizer action and looking forward, there's actually a race going on right now at the Z1 Randomizer 2 channel. The 0-1 bracket has Kennedy J and Billet going head-to-head. If you're looking for a race that's starting soon, though, you'll have Special K versus TA909 at SpeedGaming 5 at 9:30. Jess Andy and Bogey Smalls at Z1 Randomizer starting at 9:45. Marco 71 versus Cantaloupe Me at 10 p.m. on Speed Gaming Prime, and the nightcap at 10:30 Eastern right here on Speed Gaming 3. You've got Cappy JD and Sea Falcon 7.
I mean, can I watch all of those? I'm kind of interested in every single one of those races, and if they're anything like the ones that you and I just got to call, boy, it's going to be a really entertaining night. I may be a little late getting into work in the morning.
Oh, there's nothing stopping you from watching all 4 of these matches.
That's true. They're all on. The one that's going on right now is on Z1, the Z1 Randomizer channel, but the rest are on the Speed Gaming Family Network. So get all your devices, multi-screen, whatever you need to do. We got a lot of fun races coming up.
Absolutely right. But for now, again, special thanks to OpnoPoint for offering the tracking, because if we don't have trackers, we're like old men without a cave.
That's right. Big thanks to OpnoPoint and everybody behind the scenes, including Moonrisen, one of our mods for this tournament, who's making all the things happen to make folks like me look smart, which I appreciate. And it's always fun, Moonrisen, working with you in the booth. We had a fun time tonight, and we had a really fun race.
Absolutely right, BBQ. Thank you again for volunteering for the comms. Thank you to both of our racers, Ravioli and SassageLink. And of course, a huge thanks to the Speed Gaming Network for allowing us to restream the tournament matches on their channels. And finally, I can't go without thanking all the viewers here, because without you guys, we don't even get to broadcast these matches. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for encouraging our runners. And with that, BBQ, I'll leave it to you.
Oh, wow. Well, stay tuned for more Z1R racing action coming up for all the races that Moonrisen talked about. Moonrisen, always a pleasure. We will see y'all here very soon.
Plenty more tournament action to come. Stay tuned, everybody. But for our co-commentator, my co-commentator, bbq.gov, my apologies. Our tracker, OpnaPoint, our racers, Ravioli and SassageLink, all of us here at the Speed Gaming Network, and all of us here at the Zelda 1 Randomizer community. This is Moonrisen Phoenix. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and we'll see you next time.